On the weekend, I was happy to get a couple of 3-0 wins. It was nice to be at home. I don't know that we're playing our best yet, but I do think we played relatively well a lot of the time. And so we're getting more and more consistent, I think. I think we still make some errors in bunches, which we have to try and eliminate. I still think we get aced a little bit too often. But I was happy with our overall defensive effort. I was happy that we held Eastern to, I think, 9 kills, 10 kills, 10 kills or something in 3 straight sets. And I think we hit, upper twos throughout most of that match. So I was, again, pretty pleased at offensive and defensive looks. I still think we make a few too many mistakes. I think we make them in bunches. And so we've got to continue to work on that moving forward. In terms of individual play, I thought Meredith dug the ball really well and passed well. She didn't get served much against Eastern Michigan. I thought that was a pretty good defensive effort by her. I thought we had a couple of kids with nice blocking nights. I thought Chelsea had a good offensive night on Saturday. Over the course of the weekend, she actually had a pretty good weekend overall. So it was just kind of a mixed bag of who was playing well. And I think, when you go 3-0, 3-0, I think everybody's playing relatively well. And I thought we killed a lot more balls this weekend than we did the first weekend, which I thought is something that we need to continue to get better at and work on. I do think we have players moving in the right direction. I thought earlier in the season we had players would have one good day of practice, one bad day of practice. So on the weekend they'd have one good match and one bad match. And I talked to them about trying to be at a level near your average. I think if everybody plays within their average or around it, a couple of players slightly better, a couple of players slightly below, we'll have very good chances to win every single match. The issue is when somebody hits 200 above their average and 2 players hit 150 below their average. So as a team, we still have a little bit of that going on, but I thought in these last 3 matches since the loss, everybody's been significantly closer to either their average or above it. Again, I think we're making strides. I think, again, our offensive production at times is very good. I think our defensive production and our ability to keep teams from scoring is at times an extremely high level. I think we're a good serve pass team. I'd like to see us get a little more aces. I'd like to see us miss a little less. But overall, the 9 straight set wins are a good thing. I think in those 9 straight, I think we've had 3 of those have been pretty high error, but we've managed to, at the end, play well and still win them. So I think that's the sign of a good team. Akron and Buffalo coming in here. It'll be challenging matches, I'm sure. Those guys always tend to play us pretty tough. Those MAC East teams, we see them all the time, so there's a lot of familiarity there. And we'll see how this weekend goes.